Hi. Sorry to need a wee drink of water. So I've called this video Sadhana. Sadhana to me is your daily spiritual practice, a daily practice where basically you just grow from it. So it could be sitting in meditation, connecting in with your breath, or just doing some breath. It could be a little bit of breath work. It could be as simple as breathing in through your nose and breathing out from your mouth, and doing that 3 times, and just calling your angels, your guides, or your unicorns, your dragons, Reiki, whoever it is that you connect in with, your Reiki ascended masters, your ascended masters, your Reiki guides, and just asking them to step forward, and connecting in for a few minutes and taking note, making it a journal. It could be your sadhana is your yoga practice. It could be a meditation practice. It could be walking in nature, and it could be like a set time every day that you do something. It could be in the evening. It could be an exercise regime. It could be journaling. It could be many different things. And it's just connecting in a deeper level. And once you, if you, I once done a 21-day, well, I've done several of them actually, a 21-day sadhana with unicorns, and it was just basically connecting in, bringing the unicorns forward and asking them to bring healing through me and for me. I am attuned to unicorns. I'm a unicorn practitioner, but you can do this yourself and just bring the energy of the unicorns forward. And then I would make a little journal every day. Sometimes it would only be like 3 lines. Other days it would maybe just be 1 word. And it actually formed a really, it was really intuitive, really insightful for myself. And it was a guidance for me in my life. It's actually a really good time to do this at this time of the year. I want to read you something from this book, which is called Sadhguru, a yogi's guide to crafting your destiny. And it's sadhana. Depending on the volume or type of karma you have gathered, you have developed certain vasanas that make you move in certain directions and attract certain life situations and people towards you. If you find that you are constantly attracting the wrong people into your life or drawing unpleasant situations towards you, it is important to pause, take a backward step, and see how you redraw the software that has been unconsciously written into yourself. It is like this. Suppose you're driving your car. Excuse me, to turn the page. Oh, sorry. Suppose you're driving your car and it goes out of control. What is the first thing you would do? You might want to gift it to your enemy, perhaps. No. But after that tempting thought, the first thing to do is to apply the brakes and stop it, isn't it? It's the same with your life. When things are getting out of control for no explainable reason, you need to turn off the engine for a while. Bring the whole machinery of thought, emotion, and action to a halt for a short while. Just the act of pausing and attending to your interiority, for a short period of time will make a difference. You will see things will correct themselves. You need to do nothing else. You need not to call for divine intervention. You need not to call on angelic help or astral guidance. You simply need to pause, and you will find that your mind and body work miraculously after this, simply because you gave your system the necessary time to fix and redraw itself the way it wants. So that's a bit like when you have a holiday. I used to be really, for some reason, I don't know what it was in my makeup, but I used to be really not looking forward to holidays because I felt as if I would get out of sync. And it was only a period in my life that this happened for over maybe a few years, and I don't know why it happened. But I didn't like when a holiday came. I wasn't going on holiday because I felt as if everything got out of sync. But now looking back on it, I don't know what that was about. But I think what it was happening was I was getting too overwhelmed with everything I had to do. And now I've always really been an organised person, but now I make sure everything's done in advance so I can really enjoy my holiday and just shut off completely. Whereas before I didn't really do that in many years going back. So I was basically causing myself this. And I realise how important holidays are, and for to take breaks and to take some time for yourself on a daily basis or a weekly basis, but also to take time as a couple or a family to spending time with other people is the most, you'll really reap the rewards tenfold. It'll just really come back to you, because there's nothing better than that, than keeping your connections with people that you love and keeping your friendships alive, making sure you connect in with people. Maybe no every single day. I've got lots and lots of friends all over the world, and I try my best to connect in with them and let them know that I'm thinking about them. It might not be every day or every week or every month, but I will tap in when I get the nudge to do so. And this is a card from the Guardian Angel cards here. And this is choose freedom. And this little girl here, she's standing, she's got something wrapped around her. It's almost like a turban she's got wrapped around her head. It's as if she's protecting her spiritual wisdom. She's protecting her insight. She's protecting this intuition. But she's deep in thought. She's just leaning on this wooden fence, just gazing. And she's, I feel like there's a bird flying up above her, and I feel that there is a lot of divine intervention in your life. There's infinite possibilities in and around you, and sometimes it's you need to maybe just pause for a little moment in time, and take maybe a little bit of self-reflection of where you are, what you would like to achieve maybe in your life. Sometimes I think going through your life, what you think you wanted to do 1 year or 6 months ago, or even last month, completely changes, and that's absolutely fine. It's great to change your mind. Growing up, I felt as if I'd really got what I wanted to do, and then that would change. And I worked in a factory for many years in Yeager tailoring, and then I went on to, well, many different things that I'd done, but I went to train to be a nursery nurse, and I went to do the nursery nursing, and I realised how it was just like being in the factory. Like, there were seasons for like stuff in the factory, like, so it was just like the same old that went on, and then each season you changed, and then it went back around to the same. So I felt as if I was actually, even though I wasn't a nursery nurse, I felt as if it was too many similarities, like being in the factory. It became so mundane. And it was funny because one of the girls I used to walk up and down the road to the college with, she said she wanted to go and be a firefighter, which I found really, really funny. And I thought, God, that just sums up how I feel, because after completing the course and doing all the stunts at the school and the nurseries and all around East Ayrshire many years ago, I just thought, oh, I don't know if this is what I want to do. I want to do myself. I just felt as if it was the same old. So if that's happening to you throughout your life, just go with it. You don't have to stick to the same thing forever. My dad was in a job for, I think, 33 years, and then he just ended up walking out one day. I don't know if that was the same job or a different job, but I found that really funny, because he was always saying to us, you had to stay in your job for all your life. And then at the end of the day, he ended up walking out after he had just passed the retirement age. Oh, it was funny. I found it funny anyway. So the message in the card is, sometimes you may feel as if your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You can free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision your endless other possibilities you might act upon. So I feel like this is almost, this little girl, she's leaning in the fence and she's looking in one direction. And sometimes when you're looking just in the one direction, you're missing all the other things that's there, because the world is really your oyster. There are infinite possibilities. You don't have to be so fixated on something, and we're all guilty of it. We all do it, myself included. And sometimes it takes another person to say, oh, what about this? You think, oh, what about that? I could actually do that. I could look into that, and I could try that. Or there's an idea. Or why was I blocking that? I wasn't even aware I was blocking it. Anyway, the answers come to you. Sometimes they come via another person or something that you think you overheard, or a book that you just feel drawn to, and you pick it up, and then you suddenly feel as if everything falls into place and the door's open for you to go forward. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye-bye. We enjoy that.